Well, hey there, entrepreneurs. Welcome to 30 days of the Canon M50. If you haven't already downloaded the free PDF guide on the first video, that's just about a minute long, make sure you go back to the beginning of the series, get that free PDF on the best settings for video for the Canon M50, but otherwise, let's jump into today's video. So I'm sure you can already tell that this video looks slightly different than most of my other ones. Where's the color? You can see a little bit of color, but you're not seeing much. And this is a flat color picture profile by EOS HD. I'm recording this directly out of camera. This is not something that I added while I was editing the video, but I can turn on a little bit of color and get it right back. Or I can turn it back off and we're right back to just a flat color picture profile. But this is something that I actually bought from EOS HD, which is a forum and a blog that this guy is really he's really knowledgeable about all of the things when it comes to really picture profiles and stuff like that and camera stuff. So he does a really great job. He has Panasonic apps and Sony apps and all kind of great things. So I highly encourage you to check him out. I'll put links down in the description so that you can look at what I'm talking about. There are some other ones that we talk about, so let's switch the profile again. So this one looks way different than the last one. So this is the EOS HD Scarlett picture profile. Now, I can make some tweaks and some adjustments to it in the camera, or I can leave it like this. Now this is a very punchy look, a very stylistic and artistic look, and it's not something I actually prefer to use, not for my skin tones for video. It's nothing wrong with it, but I just like a different type of look. But this is really great and I love using this for photos. But when it comes to another picture profile that you use, this is another one that I have that I keep on my M50 when I want to take some really artistic photos, and I love to just use it. It just really pulls out some beautiful colors, and just using the regular kit lens, not even using any special lens or anything like that. Now this is the Cinema 2 picture profile on the Canon M50, again by EOS HD, and it has a more normal look, a little bit more artistic look, but again, what I typically use on the camera is just a regular faithful profile that all of them have, and I think that gives a more natural, real look that's just more true to life. But this one is a nice artistic look. It's not anything wrong with it. You can see if you really just look and compare the difference between the flowers, my shirt, how black the blacks really are or how gray they are, then it gives a more stylistic look to the different ones. But I'm going to show you how to add in picture profiles just like this on your M50. So let's hop over to the computer and I'll show you. So much like any other download, you want to make sure that you download and unzip any of these folders so that you can access all of these different pictures and files. What we'll be using is the .pf3 ones that are in white, but these are just examples of what the different pictures look like. So you can kind of get a feel for what kind of colors you can pull out. You want to connect your Canon M50 via USB though, and make sure you download the EOS utility. The EOS utility 3 is what works for my M50 with my MacBook. And I believe it works the same for my PC, but that's essentially what you want to use. So once you go over there, you have the user-defined 1, user-defined 2, and user-defined 3 in the EOS utility. And you just pick whichever one you want to use and refill. So I want to, replace the one that's in auto. You click on the open up the folder, go to wherever it is on your computer that you have that file downloaded, go to the .pf3 and then click open. And then that's it. It'll upload. You'll see the settings. You click OK. And then once it's set, then if you want to do it again, you click register picture, style, file, or whatever it is. And you can pick a different one to replace it with. And just kind of check and see if it works for you. If not, then you can always switch it out and use one of the different ones. And just see what you like and what you don't like. And he has not requirements, but suggested changes and a whole little PDF document and guide to help you along the way. So if you really want to push the limitations of your M50, then you can definitely add in, a flat picture profile, the Scarlett picture profile, any of the other ones, or just some other ones that you feel like you enjoy and you see online that are available, whether they're free or that, you have to pay a small fee for them. But I think they're definitely worth it. It's the same as like having a LUT built into the camera, that all the work is pretty much done and you can dial it down or dial it up a little bit more if you want to. But this is really, really great. I think it's a great way to push the limitations of the M50 and really get more out of it than was typically originally put in it. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and play around with some picture profiles. Let me know if there are some other ones out there that you enjoy and that you found online.